So Simon is going to do a little bit of chit chat, and then also if you have some questions for him, how did he get through it, how did he do his work, might be quite useful about the blog site. So thanks, Si.
Thanks, Linda. Hello. How is everyone today? Good? Yeah. Settle down. Linda's asked me to just chat about the assignment, the final assignment, which you guys hopefully have been working on and thinking about for a little while now. And maybe some of you have started it already. Can I actually just get a show of hands who's started the final assignment?
Yeah, assessment 4. You made your blog. Who's made the blog site? Set up an account. Only the ones who have not been at the tube today all have done that already, because that was the task for yesterday. I see some wry smiles around the room, and my interpretation is they haven't done it.
Okay, that's good. Well, we'll be working on it in the tube today. So let's have a look here, see if I can work this. So I've broken my answer as to why the assignment is important into 2 categories. So personal, for me and for you, and for a public, bigger picture kind of reason. The personal reason for me was to take pride. I had a goal to do well and get some, nice looking results on my transcript to then be more employable, and take pride in that, I guess. But it actually sort of turned into a bit of a career interest. And I guess this is one of the rare opportunities in life that you get the freedom and opportunity to be rewarded for doing something that you actually enjoy, and you can have fun with it. Hello everyone. Okay. So I don't know if anyone knows this band. These photos are courtesy of Triple J. Liz, this. I guess you can be creative. So this is art versus science. You have the opportunity to combine science with art and explore a field of study that might not be your normal area of science, like I did. Astrophysics. I had no idea about that as an environmental scientist, but enjoyed it and had fun with it. But it leads into career opportunities for jobs, because I applied for the State Government Victoria Science grad program last year in my final semester. And one of the questions in their final round was to demonstrate your ability to explain a complex scientific problem or concept in simple terms. So this assignment is about getting your head around something that's challenging and exciting for you, and then knowing it so well that you can explain it simply. Does that make sense? So it's not just for this course and this unit, but that will be something that you'll come across in the real world, like I did. And if you're able to do that well and easily, then you're more employable. And it also is important for personal branding. This is your opportunity. This is your time now to start thinking about your own personal branding. Is anyone doing careers in the curriculum? No one yet? Okay, so that's a unit that
does everybody do that still?
We don't have to do that anymore.
You don't have to do it. Some people may have done it, but nobody has here done it.
Again, I thought it was an easy subject that I could just hit the targets and not worry about too much, sort of like this subject. You can get through it pretty easily. You don't have to really stress too much. It's not like a molecular biology sort of unit, or maths, or something a bit more challenging. But like anything, the more you put in, the more you get back. and I was doing, I think, this quiz in the curriculum at the same time, and started really getting excited about creating my own personal brand and working hard on getting my name out there, getting on LinkedIn, getting on Twitter, getting on Facebook, and being professional, showing a professional front, which is why I dressed up for you guys today. And you're welcome. So, just another personal reason why I think this assignment is important. And I guess for the big picture, I like thinking about the big picture all the time. This is pretty important to continue building the scientific knowledge for the good of society. So if you can't communicate the work that you're doing, no one knows, no one cares, you're not going to get a job or get funding. So, like Linda was saying, this is a challenging area, but it's about being able to keep people's interest, because people are generally curious about what you're doing. Being able to communicate yourself clearly, simply, and excite people about getting involved and backing, funding. So you have to have that excitement to be able to express that. Does that make sense? Because if you're continuing on with the stereotype that scientists are poor communicators, then nothing changes. So it's now up to you to take the challenge, break that mold, get excited, be good communicators, get excited about this project. This is important because it's not just for this one subject. It's for, you're representing yourself, you're representing Linda, you're representing Swinburne, and you're representing scientists in general. And if you can transform what scientists have got this stereotype of as being poor communicators, then, I mean, not to put too fine a point on it, this is going into the public realm, and your grandkids, if you're lucky enough to have them, can maybe look at this in the future and be like, wow, grandma was pretty smart when she was at uni, you know, and they will be proud of you as well, you know. So that's what made me passionate about this assignment. That's why I put so much effort into my little Lego movies and building the sets and getting excited. So now it's your turn to get excited and get into it, get stuck into it this afternoon. You can ask me any questions now if you like about what you're thinking about, what you're working towards.
Any questions for Si about setting up a blog site?
Not all at once, please. Just calm down, guys.
Have you got your blog site there to show us?
Yeah, I can do that. Let's go. Let's see if I can Google myself. Oh, so
Maybe
disappointing.
Unity, it was in WordPress, wasn't it?
Yeah. Done this. So can you search in WordPress?
Not sure. I've got it linked in my presentation, actually.
Does anyone know what to do?
No, just do WordPress Unity, and and maybe your name as well. There you go, just ask me. I'm good at Google.
Thanks, Linda.
It's not a fast computer, that's the okay.
So, generally, would you say not to put this assignment up?
Yeah, no, so Simon's got here a COM20002 assignment. Yeah, the modern way of doing it is to, you know, indicate that it is an accessible item for a subject, but not to have it perhaps up front, to sell it as a more open sort of a blog site. But what was your topic about?
Dark matter.
Yep.
And connections, of course. Oh, always about the connections. If you haven't realised that everything is connected by now, then...
And you can see that in that case there was 6 pages that we had. Today we're going to be asking you for 7. But you can see the different cohorts, the stakeholders that have been communicated with science, funding, policy, media. So they're the different groups that were required to be communicated with. And you had some other, so Simon made movies out of Lego for the characters. He embedded in their text and you know, audio from, you did mock interviews with yourself, if I recollect.
Mm-hmm.
That is, he was the interviewer and the interviewee. And then also some other features that WordPress has. You put in there a question answer too.
Yeah, a little poll.
A poll.
Survey.
So I think I answered the poll numerous times, if I remember, just to get the poll going. But yeah, so you learned a lot about WordPress. Had you done a WordPress blog site before?
No.
No. So this was new experience for Si as well as for many of you too. I'm aware of that. And did you? My question to you would be: did you do most of it how much of it did you do in the class and then away from the class? What was in the tutorial?
That's a good question. I think I did most of it at home. Mm-hmm. I did a lot of the planning in the tubes.
Yeah.
Because I think I was just sitting and playing with Lego at home and like, oh, this kind of works.
Yeah. I remember we had numerous discussions, you know, going around the room. Numerous discussions. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, the tube was
about
good
how was it coming together.
for brainstorming.
For brainstorming.
Bouncing off other people.
Yeah. Other people, and that included, often it was other students in the class.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I remember you sat in certain place and numerous students would come by you because you were there frequently, and I think they got lots out of that communication between each other as well.
Yeah, it was good.
That's how I observed it.
How are the connections going? Is everyone talking to each other? Have you all made friends and, you know, go for beers? Are you all drunk right now? So any questions about this?
So you're able to come to the tube this afternoon, is that correct? So if others, any of you want to come and have a chat with him afterwards, that he'll be hanging around. The tube today is upstairs in some other room in this building though, in another level though, upstairs.
Okay, I'll find it. I'll just
No,
listen to you guys.
I can't remember, but I know it's 6, is it?
Yeah.
6, level 6, okay.
Thank you.
So it's just upstairs. So I'll be going up there too. So if others want to come by, that would be just fine, I'm sure.
Cool.